Hi, welcome to my TED Talk, The Child in Context, How Families and Communities Support Child Development. As a teacher, I know how to play and have fun regardless of my age. I loved to play as a child, and little did I know I was actually learning while playing. Children develop their self-identity through play, whether it's rough and tumble play or putting baby dolls to bed in dramatic play. They're learning socialization and life skills. Play contributes to social and emotional health, and relationships with peers affect their identity, with research into child development stating that children with friends have better social skills, as well as fewer adjustment problems in school. Culture is a huge influence on how children view their own identities and who they're supposed to be, according to their parents. Socialization means the process of inducting the individual into the social and cultural world, thus making them a member of society. Every child needs democratic life skills to deal with the real world as they continue to grow. Families that let their children play and explore at will are going to be better adjusted when they reach school age. Children who have been socialized within the family to be more respectful of differences and open to new ideas are more successful in school as well. The four main agents of socialization are families, schools, peer groups, and media. How does each agent affect the child, you ask? Let's start with the family because it's considered the first and most important agent of socialization. Socioeconomic status has a huge impact on how children socialize, as well as their cultural background. If you grew up with talkative, socially friendly parents, you will probably be social and friendly as well because it's been modeled to you. If your parents are more reserved and stay to themselves, you will probably be more quiet and shy. Socialization can influence a child's personality, their outlook on life, and even their proclivity to contribute to society. I grew up with a mother who didn't like male figures and didn't allow males around me growing up. So as an adult, I have a distrust of men in general and don't feel comfortable socializing with them. Our families tend to have a huge impact on our choices. Schools are the second agent of socialization and another very important one. School socializes children through rules and expectations. This is the kids' first experience following rules and being told how they're supposed to act in public. Schools are helping children socialize with classmates and learn how to treat other people. Children are interacting with adults besides their parents and learning how to be patient and obedient. They are socialized to believe that failure stems from not trying hard enough, when sometimes that isn't always true. Let's try not to be so hard on kids. We can't even control our own emotions, so let's give them a break. Peer groups are included in the school area, but it's considered its own agent. We all remember being in elementary school and wanting to be part of the cool group. Everyone wants to be liked as a kid, so friends are playing a huge role in our lives from an early start. And that influences our taste in music, our taste in movies, clothing, etc. Peer groups are the closest friends you had growing up who essentially let you escape for a while from your adult supervision and just be a kid. And those groups of friends also provided emotional support. Peer pressure to be cool also comes into play during this time because our friends pressure us to change our behavior to match theirs. We need to teach children not to be influenced by peer pressure. The last agent of socialization is media. 2025 is about technology, television, YouTube, video games. All of these are very important to kids starting at a young age. Traditional media is considered the media that existed before the internet versus the new media, which is what our children nowadays are deeply addicted to. Tablets, phones, video games becoming so addicting that children aren't having adults talking to them anymore. They are more focused on playing video games and learning how to act based off those characters. Inside the article, The Socialization of Diverse Children, it's stated that 42% of children 8 and under have a TV in their bedroom. I did not have a TV in my bedroom. The 90s was a different time. There are many children stuck staring at TVs, using those characters as the models for how to act. The Bandura social learning theory states that children learn by observing models in media, causing them to imitate what they watch on the internet or see on television. We as adults need to protect our kids from the influence of the media that could be negative, such as violent video games towards boys. With more and more children using the internet for online learning, we have to teach our children to be safe and aware of digital citizenship, bullying, and even abuse such as grooming. A 2021 census survey said that 93% of households have children doing online learning, which means they're spending many hours using technology and interacting with others over the internet, and we have to protect them from the dangers. Let's shift to another topic that's just as important in early development, which is attachment. Attachment is something we all experience in our lives. It can be defined as a deep and enduring emotional bond between two people in which each seeks closeness and feels more secure in the presence of attachment figures. The attachment theory explains how humans form strong emotional bonds with individuals, starting in childhood, to manage their stress, fear, and uncertainty. And our parents are the first attachments that we have. We depend on them for unconditional love. I grew up with an unstable mother, so my attachment was extremely anxious because I didn't know how she was going to feel that day, and I was constantly walking on eggshells to avoid her feelings. We all have different attachment styles. Nobody's exactly the same. Nobody develops the same. We have to provide children with a secure base, which gives them confidence so that they can venture out and explore their surroundings, but know that there's still an adult that will give them support. The three kinds of attachments would be secure, anxious, ambivalent, and avoidant. Some children are comforted quickly upon a caregiver's return, and they're confident to explore without them. That is secure. Anxious, ambivalent children are distressed when the caregiver leaves. They seek comfort, but they resist it upon reunion with the caretaker because they fear being rejected. Avoidant children will show minimal distress during separation and avoid the child and avoid the parent when they reunite. Children's attachment style will be based off the emotional connection that they have with their guardian starting from birth. The most well-rounded children have the ability to feel secure. They've been taught that no matter what they're going through emotionally, their parent or guardian will always be there. We as humans feel better knowing that somebody cares about us. I believe all children deserve that secure base with a parent, with their community, with teachers, and we should all strive to help children become the best they can be. Adults should be modeling appropriate behavior and limiting access to negative influences on the internet. Let's make a better world for our children. Thank you.